Hey everyone. Today I'm diving into a topic that might just blow your mind. Corporate tax evasion. Yep, those big companies you and I buy from every day are often playing a different game than the rest of us when it comes to taxes. So, what's the deal? Well, let's start with how some of these companies manage to pay less tax than the average person. It all comes down to loopholes. Corporations have teams of lawyers and accountants whose job is to find ways to minimize their tax bills. Fancy terms like tax havens, offshore accounts, and profit shifting are all part of the game. Take, for example, Apple. In 2017, it was revealed that Apple had moved a big chunk of its profits to Jersey, a tax haven, to avoid paying billions in taxes. Another big name, Amazon. Despite being one of the most profitable companies in the world, Amazon has in some years paid $0 in federal income taxes. Crazy, right? Now you might be wondering, how do they get away with this? Governments often create laws that benefit big businesses. Why? Because these companies bring jobs and economic growth. Politicians want to keep them happy, so they offer tax breaks and incentives. It's a win-win for the corporations and the politicians, but not so much for the regular folks. And let's talk numbers. According to a report by the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, 60 of America's biggest corporations paid no federal income tax in 2018, despite making billions in profits. That's right, companies like Netflix, Chevron, and General Motors paid zilch. One of the ways they do this is through something called profit shifting. They report their profits in countries with lower tax rates, even if the money was made elsewhere. For instance, a company might make billions in the US but report the income in Ireland, where the corporate tax rate is lower. Governments also often provide tax incentives to attract businesses. These can range from reduced tax rates to outright tax holidays. For example, the state of Nevada offered Tesla $1.3 billion in tax incentives to build its gigafactory there. So, what can be done about this? Some suggest closing these loopholes and creating a more transparent tax system. Others believe we need a global effort to ensure companies pay their fair share no matter where they operate. It's a complex issue, but one thing's for sure, the current system heavily favors big business. And until things change, it's something we should all be aware of. But this isn't just a Western phenomenon. Let's take a look at India. One of the biggest companies there, Reliance Industries, has also been in the spotlight for its tax strategies. Reliance has been known to use complex corporate structures and subsidiaries to minimize its tax liabilities. Just like in the US, the Indian government offers various tax incentives to attract and retain big businesses. These incentives can include tax holidays, reduced tax rates, and other benefits. While these strategies help companies like Reliance grow, they also raise questions about fairness and transparency in the tax system. Thanks for watching. See you next time.